Ruan Transportation will be adding 5 Tesla semi-trucks to its fleet as early as 2019. The Iowa-based transportation company, which provides dedicated contract transportation and supply chain solutions in the United States, has been reportedly working with Tesla throughout the development process of the quad-electric motor semi-truck. The company will be an early adopter of the Tesla Semi, helping the Elon Musk-led electric car company test the vehicle prototypes before production begins. James Cade, Vice President of Fleet Services for Ruan, said, "These new trucks stand to revolutionize interstate transport and change the way we do business." Ruan has always been a leader in efficient transport and logistics, so it makes perfect sense to explore what these trucks could do for us and our customers. Ruan's business in bulk transportation services for contract carriage shippers includes solutions for logistics management, load management, route optimization, and international crating services, among others. The company looks to benefit from the Tesla Semi's lower cost of ownership than its diesel counterparts. Though specifics for the all-electric semi-truck remain sparse, aside from hints that the $180,000, 500-mile range Semi will be able to replenish 400 miles in as little as 30 minutes of charging through Tesla's megacharger network, Ruan nevertheless expressed their excitement to be involved with early development. Cade, according to Des Moines Register, said, "We have many questions as the trucks continue to be developed. But we are excited for the potential they hold and are working directly with Tesla to get the answers we need before putting this technology to use. It is our hope that using the Tesla tractor-trailers will eventually reduce our costs, keep our drivers and cargo safer, and help us continue our tradition of industry-leading service and reliability." Production of the Tesla Semi is expected to begin sometime in 2019. The California-based company has seen increased interest in the all-electric big rig since its debut late last year. Ruan joins several high-profile companies from across the world and as far-reaching as Beta in the Middle East, that have placed orders of Tesla's electric truck. Among the enterprises that have committed to the big rig are UPS, J.B. Hunt, beer giant Anheuser-Busch, Cisco, PepsiCo, Walmart, and distribution companies in Europe. A prototype of the Tesla Semi was recently spotted driving down a local street between Tesla's headquarters in Palo Alto and its Fremont factory. The sounds from its 4 Model 3 derived electric motors and incredible acceleration are unmistakable.
High demand for its e-Power system in Japan has left Nissan to conclude it should bring the system to the US technically in extended range electric vehicle (EREV) layout. This system enhances fuel economy and acceleration, leaving Nissan Note customers delighted in Japan. Nissan hopes that delight will translate to the US as well, but it probably will not be on the subcompact Note here in the US. Automotive News spoke with Nissan's Chief Planning Officer Felipe Klein last week, who confirmed the e-Power system would find its way to US products. Klein declined to confirm which US products would get the electrification treatment, but alluded that it would be higher-end models capable of absorbing the added costs of e-Power. At least some models have been confirmed. Last week, Klein's boss, Nissan CEO Hiroto Saikawa, confirmed plans to utilize the e-Power system in upcoming Infiniti products. Saikawa went so far as to confirm that all Infiniti products that launch beyond 2021 will be electrified by e-Power or be full battery electric vehicles. Nissan first launched e-Power in its home market back in 2016. The 2017 Note is the first full year of e-Power and has seen a take rate of 65%, according to Nissan. Owners are appreciating its quick acceleration just as much as the fuel economy, leaving the Note as a more high-end offering than it has been historically. The e-Power system is basically a range extender. An electric motor is constantly propelling the axle, while the onboard gas engine is there simply to charge the battery. Think of e-Power as Nissan's version of the Chevrolet Volt's powertrain technology, with the minor variances. In Japan, the Note e-Power offers 77 mpg, but Japan's testing process does not directly translate to the EPAs in the US. Neither executive offered any kind of timeline as to when e-Power will arrive to its US vehicles. Given Nissan's affinity for SUVs these days, it seems like one of its crossovers would be a logical pick for e-Power treatment.
Subaru of America launched 4 new TV spots during the Screen Actors Guild Awards Sunday night, including 2 that feature the new 3-row 2019 Ascent SUV. Although the automaker is not planning a Super Bowl spot this year, the brand will continue its sponsorship of the alternative tongue-in-cheek programming, The Puppy Bowl on Animal Planet, for the 8th consecutive year, says Brian Cavalucci, National Advertising Manager for Subaru of America. The latest installment of the dog-tested, dog-approved campaign from Carmichael Lynch includes the Barclays family of dogs, first introduced in 2009. The new spots pay tribute to the scenarios Subaru drivers find themselves in with their own families, while also showcasing the brand's long-standing love of pets. Subaru has been a sponsor of the SAG Awards for the last 14 years, and is also a supporter of the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, Cavalucci says. Another sponsors of the SAG Awards were United Airlines, Champagne Taittinger, L'Oréal Paris, Fiji Water and Dove Chocolate. Cavalucci tells Marketing Daily, since the SAG Awards are broadcast live, there is considerable social conversation around the event, and we can use this to our advantage in monitoring social conversation around the new dog-tested spots, as we know this is the isolated place they will debut. The media plan after the SAG Awards will carry out through the end of the quarter on networks such as AMC, Animal Planet, Comedy Central, Discovery, FX, HGTV, Nat Geo, Sci-Fi, TNT and USA. Cavalucci says, the Barclays have long resonated with Subaru consumers, who consider pets to be a member of their family and their co-pilot for all the adventures ahead. He says, we have a long-term commitment to pets and animal welfare, so the Barclay family has been a natural way for us all to bond over the shared love of pets. Plus, they're fun and a bit of whimsy. We've all imagined what our pets' alter egos would be, the Barclays is living that out loud. 2 spots feature the Subaru Impreza while 2 feature the recently unveiled 2019 Subaru Ascent. Drive Away shows the driving dog having difficulty stopping the Impreza to pick up his canine companion. Drop Off, where the parents are dropping off their pup at obedience school. Car Wash, which shows a group of canines washing the Ascent. And Driving Lesson, where a group of geese distract the dog trying to learn to drive a Subaru Impreza. Cavalucci says, Subaru has a long-standing commitment to dogs and animal welfare, and we've been making dog spots as a light-hearted representation of that. The Barclays play in a pure entertainment space. They are meant to be fun and entertaining to generate love for Subaru by connecting with our people on some of our dearest common ground.
Tesla finally put the Model 3 in a few of its California showrooms, specifically the Palo Alto, Stanford Shopping Center in Los Angeles, Century City. It was starting to seem like the car would never be in showrooms, or at least not many, due to the early production bottlenecks and the fact that the automaker has to fill about 500,000 pre-orders. Now, Tesla will be adding a Model 3 to a few other key locations in California. Soon, people will be able to check out the car at the Tesla showroom in Walnut Creek, as well as a Santana Row store in San Jose. While these California locations don't really come as much of a surprise, the real news, which is likely much more exciting to those who will be able to partake, is Model 3s popping up at locations on the East Coast. People in California may see Tesla vehicles all the time, and there are a plethora of Tesla showrooms in the Golden State, but this isn't really the case in most other parts of the US. The newest locations opened Friday, January 19, 2018, in New York and Boston. The first is at the Tesla store in Manhattan's Meatpacking District, and the other is at Boston's Boylston Street showroom. A Miami location will unveil the car this weekend. At this point, customers can look at the car and sit in it. However, Tesla is not yet offering test drives. With only one vehicle at each of just a few locations, lines are long. The automaker has already had to set a time limit for each customer during busy times. If some 500,000 paid reservations weren't enough, reports are showing that people are handing over the $1,000 deposit during these Model 3 viewings. It's not a wonder that Tesla wasn't in a huge hurry to get the car out in the public eye, since the automaker is struggling to fill just a handful of orders, and now the reservations are growing.